Not having a why is why you quitting. Think about it. How many people y'all know say, I'm going to the gym. I don't know why. I don't know if I want to gain muscle. I don't know if I want to lose weight. I'm just going just to go. Don't nobody say that. Because if they do, they're eventually going to quit because they don't have a motivation. They're just going just to go. And that's what people do to hop on trends. If you don't have any emotional connection to anything, you're going to quit. Now I need you to think about this. If someone says, I want to lose 20 pounds, I'm going to meal prep, I'm going to focus on cardio. Out of the two people we just said, which one do you think is going to quit? The one that has structure, the one that has an objective, or the one who's just going just to go? Now, I already know it's a no-brainer, but I say that to tell you, somebody asked me last week, why do I have so much drive? And first I thought, I'm going to be real. I thought I was just born this way. But those who know, they know I'm trying to quit my full-time job to be a full-time content creator. Now, don't get me wrong. I do want brand deals. I do want partnerships. I want a lot of things. But that's what my why is. So a lot of times I'll show up tired, 2 hours of sleep, because I see my vision coming to life. I know what I'm going after. Nobody just goes after anything and don't know what they don't want from it. I know my why. So it's not that you're lazy. You probably just don't know why you're doing what you're doing. Listen, I'm going to be honest. My whole entire life, I've always been a manager every job I've had. That used to be my why. I used to go in, bust my tail to be promoted. That's what I wanted to do. I don't want to do that no more in Amazon. But one of my, managers came to me last week and he says, and I'm going to be real, it pissed me off, y'all. It really pissed me off. He comes over to me and says, us, the managers, we think you work hard, Natalie. And I looked at him and I said, don't tell me that. You making me mad. He said, why does that make you mad? I don't get it. Who comes in and works hard every day and expects not to get anything from it? Who does that? Don't nobody do that. And this manager, he's recently got promoted. You feel me? So he was an associate. Now I've watched that. And I asked him, well, what motivated you? What did you do to get promoted from an associate to a manager? You know what he says? Mind blowing. I worked hard. And so I said, all right, since you think I work hard, y'all think it's a secret society club because you're the only one telling me, I'm just going to stop working hard. I'm just going to stop. What's going to come from it? Absolutely nothing. It's pointless to come in and work hard. And I took that drive. I took that energy and I focused it on my channel. If I'm going to work hard for anybody, baby, it's going to be me. Again, somebody pulled up last week and pulled up to my live. They said, YouTube is the reason behind my drive. And I said, you a damn lie. YouTube don't say, sit in this chair, Natalie. Post a short, Natalie. Wake up, Natalie. Post a video. Wake up, Natalie. Go live. That is my drive. That is what I see from my channel. I know why I'm doing what I'm doing. YouTube don't tell me that. So I blocked them. Boy, you ain't going to be in here with that energy, boy. One more story, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe if y'all like videos like this. One more story. This last one's deep. When I first started my YouTube journey, I connected with a creator. And he had amazing content, to be real. He also had way more views than what I was getting. You know what? He fell off. Me being me, I asked him. I said, bro, why don't you post any videos anymore? You know what he says? I was just doing it just to do it. And that told me he didn't know why he was doing it. He was just doing it just to do it. Then had the same energy to tell me, don't Amazon pay for school? Stop doing videos and go to school. And I don't know if y'all can relate to this, but I refuse to take advice from somebody who ain't doing what I'm doing. You can't even be successful on your platform, but you're going to try to tell me what to do with my life. So the thing is that you're not tired. You're not lazy. You just don't know why you're doing what you're doing. Guys, do me a favor and make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. If you like topics like this, we talk about them in my lives. I would love for you to pull up and join in on the discussion. I love y'all. I miss y'all. I can't wait to see y'all in the next video. Peace.